afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Lincoln Kenobi, and today we're going to have another article that we're going to be talking about, and this is about the Captain America Brave New World. All right, here we go. Captain America Brave New World box office projections show similar opening to Winter Soldier, and that's a very bad thing for Marvel. Well, I liked it, the Captain America the Winter Soldier. It was a good movie, and I don't know what the budget was. I don't know how if it went well with the audience, but to me, I did enjoy the movie. But that was me during the time that I didn't pay attention to all this nonsense that was going on. But now that I have paid attention, now that I have risen and I've seen what has been going on with our entertainment, now I'm starting to pay attention. Now I'm going to start paying attention and seeing what has been happening right now. And of course, we're about to see what's going on with this. So here we go. Excuse me. With just months away, with a month until release, Captain America Brave New World is already facing criticism for what looks to be a lackluster opening weekend for our other performance. Projections from Sean Robbins at Box Office Theory estimate the film will earn between 81 to 107 million domestically in the first weekend, with a likely figure of 96 million, while certain media outlets are painting this number as a win. A closer comparison to past Marvel successes reveals a very different story, one that suggests that the MCU is in significant decline. Some media outlets have rushed to frame these numbers as positive, highlighting the 96 million figure as a solid opening for a February release on paper, but the projection might seem distant. But when you consider that this film is opening on a 5-day weekend and features both Valentine's Day and President's Day, and hold it against the backdrop of MCU's former glory, the cracks in Disney's once dominant franchise become gradually apparent. For example, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania opened 106.1 million in 2023, a number that initially seemed respectable, especially considering the performance of the previous two Ant-Man films. But it quickly lost its luster when the film expected a historic second weekend drop and ultimately bombed with 214 million in the domestic box office. Yeah, that was bad. That was pretty bad. Also, when comparing Captain America to Ant-Man, they're not in the same league. Captain America is one of Marvel's premier horror heroes, while Ant-Man is a secondary character at best. Marvel launched into its post-Endgame phases, believing in a mantle strategy where they could move a new, more diverse team of heroes into the roles of established heroes with no box office disruption. Yeah, how's that turning out? We saw this with Sam Wilson inheriting the mantle of Captain America, Kate Bishop taking over as Hawkeye, Riri Williams becoming Ironheart, etc. But audience reception has been clear. The mantle strategy doesn't work. Robbins also predicted the film will top out domestically somewhere between 195 million to 280 million for its whole run, which fails short to marks set by the predecessors. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna include something here. I've been paying attention. I've been seeing what has been going on with this Captain America movie, and it started with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series. They focus too much on politics, bro, on racism, and it's just so damn stupid, bro. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. In two examples, I believe it was in the first episode that Sam Wilson was trying to help his sister to get loaned from the bank. So his words that he said was, "Hey, don't worry, sis. I know how these white people work." Why would you say that? Why would you allow the actor to say those lines? Could have been like this: "Hey, don't worry, sis. I know how these bankers work." Could have said that. That would have been fine. Instead of white people, like, what is that, man? And then we go to like the second episode. I believe this was the second episode or third. That Sam Wilson and Bucky were arguing about there was another a super soldier, a black super soldier, who was being treated with disrespect and all. But then the cops came in and then confronting Sam because he's black and all that. And they're trying to respect Bucky. But Sam and the officer, he goes like this: Sir, is everything okay, sir? Sir, I need to see your license. Sir, I need you to calm down or we're going to put you down. And then, of course, Bucky intervened and said, Hey, guys, you should recognize who this man is. See, if Bucky was not there, things would have been bad. Things would have been worse for Sam. But as soon as Bucky intervened and said, Hey, you guys should know who this guy is already, man. And then one of the officers says, Hey, wait, this guy's Falcon. My apologies, sir. We didn't mean it. I'm like, really? And then, of course, in the last episode, Sam mentions to the senators, I believe, that, I am a black man wearing an American outfit, bro. I'm like, why are we going with politics, racism politics? Why are they doing that, bro? See, right now, this is what worries me. And I'm going to say this. With Sam Wilson being in the comic books, mantling the Captain America role, that comic book run did not last long. I don't think it sold very well, But if you guys could correct me that if it did, then I'm happy for that. I'm happy. But if you guys could correct me and tell me, let me know. When compared to previous Captain America films starring Chris Evans, the gap becomes even more pronounced. Captain America: The Civil War, which prominently featured Chris Evans in the titular role, opened to a massive 179.1 million eventually, ranking in 408 million domestically. In contrast, the projected 96 million opening for Brave New World will represent a staggering 46% drop in the opening weekend revenue, an estimated 41% reduction in total domestic gross, even before adjusting for inflation. Looking further back to the 2014 Captain America: The Winter Soldier opened with 95 million and earned 259.7 million domestically, adjusted for inflation. This figure has climbed to 126.6 million for the opening weekend and 356 million for the total domestic haul. Numbers for that dwarf Brave New World's projections. Winter Soldier was released at a time when the average movie ticket price was $8.14. 11 years later, the average ticket price is $10.78. This means that even if the Brave New World matches Winter Soldier's 260 million domestic total, far fewer people will have seen the film, underscoring a significant decline in the audience interest. Additionally, the financial stakes for the Brave New World are far higher. Winter Soldier had a reported project budget of 170 million, and Civil War, which featured Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, and most of the Avengers lineup, had a budget of 250 million. Brave New World's budget, however, is rumored to be in the 350 to 335 million range. Factoring in the cost of extensive reshoots, many believe production costs before marketing could approach $500 million, with marketing expenses often doubling the total investment. The film would need a massive global haul just to break even. By comparison, The Winter Soldier was a leaner production that achieved blockbuster status without the excessive financial baggage the Brave New World carries. The muted projections come amidst reports of a chaotic production. Extensive rewrites and reshoots played the film either this year, allegedly to incorporate Giancarlo Esposito's new villain, Sidewinder, the leader of the Super Society. These production issues not only delayed the film but also fueled concerns about the cohesiveness of the final product. Huh. Seth Rollins. Yeah. WWE superstar Seth Rollins, whose role in the film was entirely cut during the reshoots, confirmed the chaotic nature of the production. Speaking to YouTuber Chris Van Vliet, Rollins said, I am not in the movie. I don't want anybody to go into the film thinking, oh, I'm here to see Seth Rollins. There might be two people who would do that, but I don't want those two people to waste their time. I don't want to misform anybody. I don't want to lead anybody astray. I'm not in the film. Adding to its woes, Brave New World has already sparkled backlash from segments of the fan base. Many have expressed frustration with the MCU's perceived prioritization of overt political messaging and DEI driven decisions over strong storytelling. Anthony Mackie Samuels, who takes up the Captain America mantle in this film, has struggled to resonate with audiences in the same way Chris Evans, Steve Rogers did. Critics have pointed to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series as a prime example of how identity politics can alienate fans, with themes that some argue overshadows character development. While 96 million might seem likely a healthy number to some, it pales in comparison to the towering box office achievements of Marvel's past. MCU's golden age, marked by massive openings and cultural buzz, seems increasingly distant, with Disney facing mounting criticism over its handling of its flagship franchise. Captain America: Brave New World could become another example of Marvel's struggle to recapture its former box office magic. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like I said, dude. I mean, it's not the same without Chris Evans. I wish they did not focus on identity politics. What I wish they could have done was they could have at least rebooted the damn MCU, bro. They could have rebooted it, and I believe I believe the movies would have been okay, bro. Would have been perfect. But they didn't. They decided to keep going, and look what happened, bro. Almost every DC, every Marvel project has failed. What saved them was inside. What saved Marvel a little bit was Deadpool Wolverine, but that's not part of their MCU. It's not part of it. But right now, we're gonna see, bro. We're gonna see from this day on what they're gonna be doing with it. We're gonna see what they're gonna do. So, you guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this, bro. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching thank you for watching this video and being in the channel. If you like this video, hit the like button, share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. All right, guys, thank you all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.